Okay, silly sponsor challenge for like nothing of actual value in return. Just out of spite, I'm not even gonna wear these goggles, even if I thought they looked good. But hey, it's stuff to unlock. It's some goggles to get loaded into the game, right? Unless someone else was wearing them. If NPCs were wearing them, I guess it doesn't matter, probably. If there's some resource to load for this thing, I need to open it up in the menu and so on. Oh, look at me, I'm looking like me, except I'm on someone else's bike. I'm forever bound in these chains. On other people's vehicles. And so it's a point-to-point, which is kind of fun. And it's a point-to-point that's not it's a point-to-point in a different kind of vehicle now too, which is cool. This is a bit more of the, well, it's really not the waypoint experience. I guess there just aren't open maps in this game like there. I guess we'll see when we get to single event or something, but I guess there just, whoa, didn't even do that. I guess there just aren't open maps in this game like there were back in Fury 3, which makes me really sad. That was like my favorite thing in that game. I love the open maps you could explore and whatnot. And the waypoint races you do in them. Oh, so these guys are all way ahead of me, my god. You're almost on that black stuff there. Well, that didn't work. It's a short race at least. It takes a very long time to load. And I think these sorts of races are like streamed somehow to the... What in the world are you doing? Don't land on me. Streamed somehow to memory from the disc. So, at the very least, the competitors definitely are in the full-on point-to-point races at the end of each continent's events. There. Let's see if we can take the faster road. There we go. That's what you guys can qualify time-wise. Okay, cool. I got goggles. Amazing. Amazing award. Or reward, more like. So now what? We still have fully half of the events to do here in Asia. Wait, fully half? Oh yeah, I still need to do buggy stuff too. I have a bike thing to do. Wait. Oh yeah, because we have 2 nationals. I keep forgetting that. Let's stay in the truck for the moment, just to, you know, keep our bearings. And then for the circuit, we'll go back to the buggy. But switching constantly between bike and buggy, truck and buggy might be kind of annoying. I imagine I don't want to do anything in the garage. I just want to see how much money I have more than anything right now. I got a good 60,000. Not anything I really want to spend it on. It'd probably be much wiser right now to get better engine internals or something like that for the buggy. And I felt fine with this truck in the last race. I wonder what 4-bit generics is, looking at the files that are being loaded on the right side of the screen. It is funny seeing what the names of some of these things are. Climax Brighton does have a tendency to give occasional profane names to things too. You might spot that at some point. I haven't seen any profane names yet, in Offroad Fury 4, but I know they had it in Star Trek Challenge as well. This is a very narrow passage. Wheels spin, my wheels slide out a bit more when I brake now, which is very nice. Oh, I can just push those things out of the way, awesome. I have power over these things now, they no longer have power over me that they had in I was in a bike. Heavy vehicles are great. But I do remember too, in Australia there was a skybox that was called, what was it? I don't remember, it was something. The skybox was named after some city or something like that in the UK, which I found kind of funny. And again, Climax Brighton is in Brighton, that is there. I think that's England specifically, I think. It's at least in the UK. It's a really nice stick on that turn. Guy's giving me some grief on the other hand. Okay, we're on a straightaway here, right? We tend to overpower people on straightaways. No, not good. Getting on them a bit for having a better racing line in the leg. Well, not right there, probably. Yeah, let's still both of them. So I'll put those tires back and I'm just going to tell him no. You don't get to do that. Okay. Well, now we're doing fine again. Now imagine the tires that are in the ground, though I probably can't knock that out. If you are able to get back on your wheels, it's probably better to not respot. But, yeah, there is an equivalent to wiping out in the heavy vehicles, and that is having something like that happen. It's pretty costly when it happens. Heading at the very end. I don't know why it is I just overtake them so much on this specific jump. Yeah, being able to brake there and actually have my wheels slide out a bit, so I'm actually turning into it as I brake, is awesome. That's so much better than what was happening before. I'm honestly tempted to actually put even more bias on my rear wheels. That is awesome. Maybe part of it really is just the fact that I'm not utilizing the handbrake, like, ever. It doesn't, I don't feel like even noticing I'm using handbrake compared to braking otherwise. Yeah, it could just be that I'm kind of using the regular brake to replace what the handbrake should be. But otherwise, like, I don't really need the brake much otherwise. I really only use the brake to brake on turns. If I'm going straight, I just want to be fast, so I don't really care that much. Or if I really had to brake while trying to slow down, like to prepare for a turn or something like that, I can just brake while not turning, and it works all the same. I don't really see a downside to biasing my brakes towards the rear right now. So, push this time. I don't know if I just slow down in preparation for this jump or what. I just take it full speed. I gun it, really. Which I'm doing most of the time anyways. That was a really good turn. Getting slowed down a little bit when the tire was actually good. I would say I'm kind of surprised there isn't an event that is the analog style for heavy vehicles. But I guess if you did something like that, it's just... Oh boy, that was close. But I suppose if you did that, it would just be like, okay, we'll just do donuts for a little while, not do the whole event. So unless you learn how to do them, which kind of took me a little bit of time back in the tutorial. I'll take that turn especially good. Start carrying my opponent's energy behind me. Speaking of opponents, there's this guy. More chords over here. It is funny how this game, you did just the same way you have certain opponents get way ahead, you have certain stragglers. You didn't see as much of that back in Fury 3, I don't think. Also, something that can be a little underrated, I think, when it comes to controlling your vehicle on turns and whatnot. Sometimes the right thing to do isn't even to use the brake in any way, it's just... That was close. It's just to let go of the gas, and that's it. Just like let yourself ride out the turn without touching the accelerator, and you're fine. Yeah, I feel content, very content. Like, I feel like the results speak for themselves. It feels like I'm able to demonstrate that I'm pretty decent at this game's heavy vehicle mechanics without actually using the handbrake at all. Instead, just using the regular braking and everything. Yeah, I find it fun. I enjoy this. I really like how the heavy vehicles control, especially the trucks, more so than the buggies. And it's more rewarding monetarily, because look, I just got 100,000 points from this course. Without even trying, I was making no effort to get points. And I got 10,000 from that. Way more money than I got from anything else. These are ridiculously lucrative. Get more than I get from the freestyles as well, actually. Oh. Why'd I get that? Just gave it to me? Cool. Thanks. I don't remember if that's the one I already had. No, that's engine management, not engine internals. I think I bought the best engine management. Oh, no, sorry, no. I think I bought the best engine internals, but not engine management. So I think... Actually, wait, but can I even look at my... Can I even go to my garage right now? How does this work? So if I go to like single event or something... I say give me a truck. Can I actually like go to the vehicles I already have or something? Pro. All these things I can buy. And the thing I already have. Okay, so I don't think I can actually use the... Okay. Unless I already have. But then this... Okay, and this is the other one I have. Awesome. So at least I can apply it when appropriate. I don't think I can actually tune up my Fury truck right now. Just a little awkward. I don't think there's a way to access that right now. So I can't go to this thing. I can't select this. There's an X for select button shown on the bottom right, but I can't actually do that. So there's just no way I can actually tune up my vehicle right now. Very awkward, but whatever. Okay, so next time, I think it's the last thing we're recording today. Yes, so next time, the last thing we'll record today, or I will record today. Of course, it's separate days for you guys. When it's published. I will do either Supercross or Buggy. I think I'll be happier if I start the next recording session with Buggy. So I think I'll do the bike Supercross event. Alright, see you then.